At some point, we will all come face to face with a fork in the road, a defining moment when we must choose between safety and expansion, between staying small and growing into who we're meant to be. And it usually requires navigating an internal divide. I have personally experienced this divide as a hesitation to hit publish on something I've written, a hesitation to tell someone an uncomfortable truth, and a hesitation to leave a job I knew I had outgrown. These are two powerful voices within you, two selves. One is rooted in fear, the other is rooted in love. I call them your inner competitor and your inner creator. In this video, I want to show you how to tell these two voices apart so that you can stop doubting yourself and make more empowering decisions. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. My name is Danica Glenn. I am an artist, a certified Wayfinder life coach, and an ICF accredited coach. I love connecting with women just like you to help you find your voice, know your value, and live life on your own terms. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start by defining your inner competitor and your inner creator. So think about your inner competitor as operating from a competitive mindset that's rooted in fear. And since it is rooted in fear, it believes in lack of time, lack of resources, lack of options, and ultimately lack of power. It thrives on comparison, win-lose dynamics, values hierarchy, and excels at keeping up appearances at the expense of inner awareness and emotional well-being. The inner competitor clings to the familiar, even if it's painful or outdated, because it fears change. It lives in a world of black or white thinking, right or wrong, success or failure, good or bad. Your inner competitor is like a high-strung judge banging a gavel on your brain. It is constantly shouting at you, pointing out what's wrong, what's missing, and what needs to be improved. And in contrast, your inner creator has an expansive mindset that is rooted in love. Think of your inner creator as your higher self, your essential self, your most creative self. It is driven by the internal desire to express its highest ideals and core values like love, appreciation, generosity, and beauty. Your inner creator is like sunlight filtering through stained glass. It doesn't force itself through, it just is colorful, radiant, vibrant, and simply expressing its true nature. Your inner created is connected to what makes you feel most alive and at one with yourself and the world around you. It is what gives your life meaning and purpose. Your inner creator is receptive to new ideas, new ways of being, and is driven by curiosity. Your inner creator doesn't doubt its power and has the desire to express itself creatively, spontaneously, joyfully, and unapologetically. So think about like the last time you lost track of time because you were so in the zone. Painting, writing, dancing, singing, even rearranging your space just because it felt good. That was your inner creator leading the way. Now I want to take a closer look at how these two selves influence your daily thoughts and behaviors. So the inner creator bases its sense of self-worth and power on the response of others and external things. Again, at its core is a feeling of inadequacy, insecurity, and fear. It is a reflection of a mindset that says all power resides outside of me, and I must figure out a way to get it in order to be enough, valuable, or worthy. So, since the inner competitor is rooted in lack, all of its actions are about proving itself because it doesn't believe it has anything of value to give. The inner competitor believes it must hustle and hurry to win, and it only believes in a reality based on the five senses, and it sees itself as separate and alone. It's like wearing foggy glasses. You can't see possibility, only what's missing. And the inner competitor is always pushing and striving to do more. It doesn't have the capacity to live in the present moment. It fears slowing down because it doesn't trust. It sees rest, reflection, and prioritizing fun as a dangerous distraction from the real goal, which is winning or achieving at all costs. So when the inner competitor is in charge, it's like living in a house with closed doors, locked windows that needs constant surveillance. There is no peace, contentment, or sense of safety. On the other hand, the inner creator operates from a completely different starting point and therefore produces different results. Your inner creator is the part of you and me that is imaginative, intuitive, inventive, and flexible. It leads with curiosity and is not afraid to experiment. Think of yourself at 7 years old, completely absorbed and fascinated by the thing you loved most. This is your inner creator at work. It's not interested in seeking permission from others. It follows what it is naturally drawn to. It asks, why not, instead of what if? It sees life as an adventure, a game that is to be enjoyed and mastered through play rather than hard work that is to be endured. The inner creator is the source of all that is good within you and me. It is joy, it is enthusiasm, and it's the source of all inspiration. It knows and trusts it is enough as is. It's your essence and that longing to become more through spontaneous expression, connection, exploration, and innovation. It is driven to create, not to impress others, but to express a deeper truth within. It knows that real power comes from within, from alignment. And it trusts that your desires, talents, and dreams were given to you for a reason. So aligning with the inner creator takes the limits off of what is possible for our lives because it gives us access to an inner vision and wisdom that has the ability to see beyond the limitations of the past and our five senses. You will feel energized, clear, confident, and decisive in your inner creator energy. You will stop reacting to the world and start creating in it. And everyone who comes into contact with this part of yourself they will feel it. Your inner creator will pull you to a higher vision for your life when you follow what you want and steer clear of making decisions based on what you think you should do. Let's break this down even further by examining how each self feels energetically. So the inner competitor is draining because it wants you to shine, but only if you're polished, perfected, and performing for others. The inner creator is energizing because it believes you already shine and it encourages you to be real, expressive, and free. The inner competitor feels constricting because it focuses on all the things that could go wrong, while the inner creator feels light and expansive because it focuses on well being and using you as a channel to express more love in the world. The inner creator is confident and courageous. It wants to make the world a more beautiful place by expressing its creative gifts. The inner competitor is unclear and uncertain. It is concerned with figuring out the odds of succeeding and focusing on comparison, perfectionism, self-doubt, and worry. The inner creator is relaxed because it believes it is connected to all that is. It understands it has access to an unlimited supply of ideas and wisdom within. All it has to do is be willing to slow down and listen. The inner competitor is tense and obsessed with looking at trends or relying on the experts to make decisions, which cuts it off from the source of its true power. So the world doesn't need more perfection. It needs your presence, your creativity, your light, your insight. So the next time you're at a fork in the road, ask yourself not what is safest, but what feels most true for you. That's the voice of your inner creator calling you forward. Will you answer the call? If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below how you would describe your own inner creator and inner competitor. And if you would like more tips to fuel your creativity and increase your capacity to take new risks on your own behalf, sign up for my newsletter, Creative Currents. The link is in the description below. I will see you next time.